The mission field is rough. There are people, the thing you are trying to tell them, they have heard it before. What is fighting them? They know something is not right. If you come with cheap talk again, you are wasting their time. That's why some of them are closing their door, because they believe what they want to say we have not heard. But the day you come with something different, they will know. Do you understand what I'm saying? Even if they are not free, they will know that this one is another one. It's a different kind of person. Are you here with me? It says, I am sending you out like sheep amongst wolves. Therefore, be shrewd as snakes and as innocent as doves. Somebody says, I'm sending you amongst wolves. Instead of telling you carry power, that you are going to meet confrontations, carry power. He says, no, this one is not about power, it's wisdom. He says, be shrewd, be cunning, be wise. Because many men went with power, foolishness made them victims. Our generation is not lacking power. Our generation is not lacking power. Our generation lacks wisdom. Why did they stay with him for 3.5 years? Did you ever see any impartation? Shockingly, how many of you saw that even Jesus didn't pray with them? They didn't stay for 3.5 years praying. Is that not the first thing you would do? Every time you go and pray alone, they will be sitting. Because when they stayed with him to learn, to shut up and learn. The one time they desired to pray. In fact, at one point they started seeing the disciples of John. The way they prayed, the thing sweetened. They came and said, teach us to pray like that. We like that kind of prayer. We want to grow. Let us grow. We want to bend. He says, no, if you do like this and you are dull, you will come back with no result. You may bend and we take you to hospital. Now I've said this many times. People who are trying to copy Apostle do prayer, have they copied his teaching? Have you heard that man teach?
Yes, sir.
Theologically super balanced. We are not talking. Forget those clips you are seeing. Forget clips. He will calm you down and teach you. 4 hours teaching. I mean, continuous. You will give you 4 hours. You want to groan for 3 hours, not because you like prayer. You don't know what to say. What will you now say? Verse 17. Be on your guard. Do what? They are sending you to the field and they are telling you to be on your guard, because something is waiting for you there. It says, be on your guard. You will be handed over to the local council. See the mandates. You see mandate? Your own mandate is showing you that you will speak to thousands upon thousands. That's your own mandate. That the Lord has called you to raise 1 million soldiers. The mandate is you will be handed over before time. They're telling you before time. See, when God called for an army from Gideon brought 300,000. God said, anyone who is afraid should go back, because there is something waiting that you will fear. Be very careful when God starts saying, do not be afraid, be strong. But you are not seeing anything to be afraid of. No, there's something you are going to be say, be strong, I am with thee. Why, Lord? You should ask him, why, Lord? He says, you will be handed over to the local councils and be flogged. Be what? Be flogged. They have not flogged you before. It's house rent you have as a problem. When was the last time they flogged you? You know, flog is not whip. Flog is sounding like primary school, secondary school flog. They turn you like this. And you know, the thing has to print. They have not been flogged in the synagogues.
him. And he said unto them, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel.
Yes.
To a rebellious nation.
I send you to the children of Israel, son of man. Look at where God is sending you to. He says, the people I'm sending you to are rebellious. Yes.
And have rebelled against me.
They have rebelled against God. They are not afraid of you. He says, God, if I was the one, Lord, if they rebelled against you, why are you sending me? If you can't deal with them, is it me? But he says, I'm preparing you. These are the kind of men you will meet. Yes?
They and their fathers have transgressed against me. Unto this very day.
Yes. Verse 4. They are impudent children and stiff-hearted. Yet you have to preach to them. They don't hear word. God is saying they are stiff-hearted, strong heart. Nothing will break it. Follow this. Put it in NIV. Put it in NIV. The people to whom I'm sending you are obstinate and stubborn. Say to them, this is what the sovereign Lord says. What is the point in speaking to men who will not hear? The point is called obedience. It's not about them hearing, it's about you speaking. You do the talking and God does the rest. It says, verse 5, look at this. I'm trying to tell you why you need to stay with God though. Look, because the people you are meeting, these are the people. These are the wolves. And you see, you know where frustration comes from expectation. The problem with you is that, like Jeremiah, the Bible says, Jeremiah said to God, you deceived me and I was deceived. Some of you were deceived. God knew that you are very ambitious, so he deceived you with a vision. He showed you one vision in which you were in a hall with lights. The hall was looking like that Pastor Chris's hall, but slightly bigger. You were speaking and men were shouting and saying, what manner of man is this? They were calling you. You heard somebody shouting, end time Elijah, end time Elijah. And then you came out and said, God has called you as an end time Elijah. You were deceived. God knew that that's the only way to keep you from traveling to Dubai. He said to Jeremiah, you deceived me and I was deceived. Jeremiah 6 verse 10. He said to Jeremiah, prophesy, say it, I will make it happen. Jeremiah went and said nothing happened. He came back to God, was angry. He said, you deceived me. You told me to talk, I said it. Why do you think Jonah was angry? Did you not hear Jonah's complaint? When Jonah came to God, Jonah said, I knew that I will go and prophesy in your name. The people will not cry. You forgive them instead of killing them, like I said. Does that not sound like a modern day prophet? That somebody should die just to confirm their prophecy. They rather that you die, you like this, you should die, so that it should be that they said it, and then they can have a 5 minutes prophecy confirmation. It satisfies them over the death of a human being. It's one of the things we must address. There are prophets we must retract and make them intercessors first, then we send them. We will have few casualties, you understand? We don't want more eyes that see that can't change nothing. Do you understand? Yes. There has to be a retraction. I think we should. But we need a retraction mission. Say, I know souls want to be saved. Let's save you first. He said, and whether they listen or fail to listen. Are you hearing your mission? Hear your mission. Tap your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, listen. It says, whether they listen or fail to listen. Why? Why will they fail to? Because they are rebellious people. You should know it before time. Don't expect anything less. They will know. Now here, this is the part I like. This is the part I like. It says, whether they listen or fail to listen, they will know that a prophet has been amongst them. That is to say that even if they don't listen to you They will know. They will know that you came by the hand of God. Is somebody even hearing what I'm saying here? That is to say, I come to you and I say, Jesus loves you. I say, I don't care. He said, you will care. By 2 p.m. tomorrow, this will happen. God bless you. The man will still not repent because God has already told you. He is like Pharaoh. Power will not change his heart, but power will make him know Moses was sent. Are you understanding what I'm saying? That is why you must not go empty, because your ministry should have a stamp that you came from God, even if men refuse to hear you. For 100 years they refused to hear Noah, but when the rain came they knew. The problem with you is you went, you came, they didn't know, so their mockery was real. You know why it's very important that you carry the mark of God upon your ministry, my sister? It's so that the day you minister, even if they do not believe in you, they cannot deny what they feel. There are men that don't respect me. They think I'm too small for whatever God does, but they know. Huh? It's impossible not to know. It's hard not to know. And it's not pride, it's truth. It's truth. It's truth that since others can't say, let me say that this for myself. I told you, I've been to places with my sons. My sons were carried to minister session. They put me in the crowd. My pastors under me. Not sons in ministry, pastors under me. Say, oh, servant of God, we honor you, sir. Please, oh, my brother, you came with the man of God. Please just have your seat behind there. Wow. And you know, my son didn't even say, Daddy. My son said, Daddy, we'll see after, sir. God is blessing your boy. Just leave it like that, sir. God is, you cannot be everywhere, sir. Please don't be empty. Men know what they are looking for. Don't be empty. I told you, by Ed was ministering. I was seated by 2 old women. They didn't understand English. They were waiting for the meeting to close. By Ed took the microphone and started speaking. He was not shouting. He was talking like this. The women burst into tears. I asked the woman, are you okay? And I said, I'm not ready to talk. Baby, touch me. You don't understand, sir. That you can bypass men's logic and touch them in a place they know. Let men know you carry something, Gildas. Don't die like this. Are you understanding me? Sister, I know you are a coach. Let men know you carry something. That there is a place you enter. It's no more career, it's ministry. It's not music as usual. These are the chants of heaven. Lord, help me not to be empty. Lord, may I not be empty. May my generation know you called me. Honor your word in my life. Honor your word in my life. Shakriata kaparatas. The people you have sent me to, honor your grace upon me. Rise up to your feet. Rise up to your feet. Shatakapatakabalatash. I feel something here. I feel something here. Honor your grace. Honor your grace. Shatakarwata. I know you have given me something. I know you have given me something. Abatakalata. Iletekeriata. Let them know. Let them know. Let the ayatakalatash.